नमस्ते बच्चों, हमेशा खुश रहो बच्चों। Myself Om Prakash, Faculty of Department of Mathematics under Faculty of Education and Methodology. Today I taught you group theory, which are taught in BSc BA 6th semester PCM student. These are the lesson planning. These are the steps for planning a lesson, and these are the components of relation plan. In group theory, today I taught you some more theorem on cosines. Sorry, cyclic group. Today I proved the theorem of converse theorem of Lagrange. Converse theorem, converse of Lagrange theorem holds in a cyclic group. I already see that the converse theorem doesn't hold in a subgroup, but converse theorem of Lagrange theorem holds in finite cyclic group. That means if a cyclic group is finite, then the converse of Lagrange theorem holds good in that cyclic group. For this, let G equals to generator A. Let G equals to generator A be a finite cyclic group of order n. Let G equals to generator A be a finite cyclic group of order n. Then order of G equals to order of A equals to n, because we already see that the order of an element of A is equal to the order of the finite cyclic group. Suppose m divides n. M divides n. We saw there exists a group of G. We saw that there exists a subgroup of G having order m. Having order m. Having order m. Suppose m divides n, then we have to show that a subgroup, there exists a subgroup of G. There exists a subgroup of G having order m. Since m divides n, there exists k such that n equals to mk. There exists k such that n equals to mk. Now let H be a cyclic group generated by a to the power k. A to the power k. Then H is a subgroup of G. Then H is a subgroup of G, and order of H equals to order of a to the power k. Order of H equals to order of a to the power k. Then we have to show that order of a to the power k equals to m. Order of a to the power k equals to m. For this, now a to the power k to the power m equals to a to the power km equals to a to the power n, because n is the order of G. N is the order of G. Therefore, a to the power n equals to e, because a is the generator of G, and hence we can say that order of a equals to n. Therefore, a to the power n equals to e. Now, suppose again we can take a to the power k to the power t equals to e. A to the power k to the power t equals to e. Then a to the power kt equals to e. This implies that order of a divides kt. This implies that order of a is nothing but n divides kt, and n is nothing but km. That means km divides kt. This implies that m divides t. M divides t. Therefore, we can say that order of a to the power k equals to m. Order of a to the power k equals to m, which proves the required result. Which proves the required result. Now here we can see one remark which are helpful to prove one more theorem, which are discussed in your next class. The remark is, here we prove that such types of a subgroup would also be unique. Such types of subgroup would also be a unique. Suppose H dash be another subgroup of G such that order of H dash equals to m. Order of S is equal to M. Since S is a subgroup of cyclic group G of generator A, hence S dash will be generated by some power of A. Let S dash equals to a generator A to the power P. A generator A to the power P. By division algorithm, we know that P equals to KQ plus R. Therefore, MP equals to MKQ plus MR, because MR varies from 0 to MK. This implies that A to the power MP equals to A to the power MKQ plus A to the power MR. Then we can write A to the power MQ to the power Q, MK to the power Q into A to the power MK, which comes from the law of indices, which is equals to A to the power MR, because A to the power MQ into A to the power MR. And here A to the power MK is identity element, therefore E to the power Q equals to 1, E, and E dot A to the power MR equals to A to the power MR. Therefore, order of A equals to N equals to MK. Order of, because of order of A equals to N equals to MK, which I proved in the previous theorem. Therefore, we can say that order of S prime equals to order of A to the power P equals to M equals to M. This implies A to the power P to the power M equals to E. Therefore, A to the power MR equals to E, because PM is nothing but A to the power MP is equal to A to the power MR, which I proved earlier. Therefore, we can say that MR equals to 0. MR equals to 0. Where A to the power MR equals to E, which is an identity element. Then and where MR varies from 0 to N. But this is MR equal to 0, as order of A equals to N. Order of A equals to N, therefore R equals to 0, as M is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that P equals to KQ. P equals to KQ, because R equals to 0. Thus, we can say that H prime equals to A to the power, or generator of A to the power P. And P is nothing but KQ. Therefore, we can say that generator of A to the power KQ, which is the subset of generator of A to the power K, is equals to H, which are already shown. Therefore, we can say that order of H prime equals to order of H, and hence H equals to H prime. H equals to H prime. Thus, finally, we conclude that if G is a cyclic group of order n, if G is the cyclic group of order n, then the number of distinct subgroup of G is the number of distinct divisors of n, and there is a unique subgroup of G of any given order. A unique subgroup of G of any order. The proof of this theorem will be left for the exercise. The proof of this theorem will be left for the exercise. This session is powered by the Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, and I hope all of you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any queries, please mention in the comment box. I will try to resolve. Thank you for watching my lecture video. Thank you.